Hey guys, George Payne here today, and today I've got a pod test for you. Sorry it's been a couple days. Today's pod is going to be a gnarly one, a wild one. It's going to be super hot, I'm sure. I'm very nervous about it, and today's pod comes to me from my buddy Mike Hughes over at Pepper Chronicles. He's a really awesome guy. He's a great grower, and he grows some really gnarly, scary varietals, and today's pod is no exception to that. He's a good friend of mine, talk all the time, and he sent me this. He sent me a couple of these. Beautiful pod, isn't it? Really gnarly shape. Very scary looking. This is a DefCon 7. Look at that. And the DefCon 7 is a natural variant of the 7-pot brown. It has a brick red color, and it's really hot. I've seen one of these been done before, and it's quite a scary chili. So I'm really nervous about this one. I'm going to get into this one here. Thank you so much, Mike, for sending this. Definitely going to save the seeds and grow this one out because, like I said, gnarly chili, scary looking, beautiful color. So let's cut it open, tell you how it smells, taste, and give you the final verdict on the DefCon 7. Here we go. Hope everybody's been enjoying their weeks. Like I said, I'm sorry it's been a few days since I've done my last pod test. Tried to upload one last night, and YouTube didn't want to cooperate at all. I didn't want to upload for some reason. But nice fair amount of oil there, as you can see. And like I said, definitely saving the seeds to this one. Beautiful interior color. Smells extremely potent. It's got that brown 7-pot smell to it as well. And look at that. Beautiful color inside. Lots of placenta packed tight there. Fair amount of seeds. I'll show you this other half. There's some oil pulled in the folds of this. And I'll try to get that so you can see that. See in there? There's oil pulled in that. It is insane. This chili is crazy. And it smells extremely potent as well. I'm going to rake some of these seeds up because, like I said, definitely want to share this. I'm going to send the seeds to a couple people because it's a gnarly chili, and yeah, it just looks crazy. Definitely growing this out. I have a few seedlings downstairs. I'm going to actually grow some more of these out. Man, it's a freaky chili. I'm going to finish raking these seeds out, and then I'm going to get into the smell test, let you know how it smells, and then we'll get into the taste test here. Like I said, I hope everybody is enjoying their week so far. Tuesday. I can't wait. Tomorrow's midweek. We'll be halfway there to the weekend. But yeah, this is a gnarly chili. Very scary chili. Good amount of seeds. I got about 10 seeds out of that. You know, I'm not really digging either. I'm just raking what there is on top and what's visible. So I'm not really getting deep into it. I've got a few more pods. I'm going to take one of these to work tomorrow. And I got a buddy of mine that wants to try it, Mr. Slauson, Jerry Slauson. So I'm going to let him try it. And do a little smell test here. Smells extremely potent. And it definitely has that floral aroma to it going on. It's got some fruity characteristics as well. It smells like it might have a little sweet note as well to it. But smelling this, I'm reminiscing the 7-pot brown. It's got some of the characteristics. Since this is the natural variant, it has some of the characteristics of that fragrance. And I'm sure that the heat is going to be right up there with it. So here we go. Without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a taste test. Smells like it might be a decent flavored pod. So here we go. This is the DefCon 7. Thanks so much, Mike. And without stalling anymore here. Yep, it's a painful pod. Already heating up. Already really strong on the tongue there. Shredding the tongue off right now. Just shredding the tongue away. Upper gums, bottom gums, sides of the mouth, lips, top of the tongue, bottom of the tongue. It's a really strong burn to it, very violent, very insanely hot. Flavor, very floral on this. Not as good as the original 7-Pot Brown. It's definitely firing up though. Heat is ridiculous. In a lot of pain. Trying to stick with it. Got some bitterness going on. Flavor of this chili is not really all that great. Very potent, very floral, very capsaicin. It's got that oily flavor to it, chemical flavor, and it's got that bitterness. The burn is very deep. It's got that very deep burning, tissue destroying burn going on. Mouth is salivating heavily to counteract the destruction that is doing to the mouth and the tongue. It is very painful. I feel like my whole body is just flushing hot. The heat is just ridiculous, man. It hurts so bad. Try to stick with it. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out almost. I'm almost hitting panic mode. I don't know if my tolerance is low because I haven't done a pod in a while or what, but I get that really chemical flavor floating down to the throat. The bitterness is really floating down to the throat as well. It's just flavor is not really hot on this one at all. It's hot, but the flavor is just not kicking on anything. Sweating a little bit. Sinuses are running a little bit. I'm getting a little nasally. I give the heat of this one an 11. Give the flavor of it a 4. And yeah, it's really not that great of a pod flavor wise. The heat is amazing. It's extremely hot, extremely potent. And the burn is just devastating on the mouth. My tongue is starting to go numb. Lips are starting to go numb. The burn is starting to kind of subside. I think it's finally started to peak. But yeah, it's a heck of a hot pod. Flavor, this would probably be good in some sauces. Something that would mask it, would make an extremely hot sauce. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next review. Thanks so much, Mike, for sending this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another pod test. See you soon.